Okay guys, this is a review for the GeForce GTX 560. This is the reference card design. This is the one designed and built by Nvidia. This card features a 1 GB GDDR5 type memory with DirectX 11 support. Of course, your standard SLI, physics, and 3D vision. This is the actual box. To get the reference card, just FYI, most people probably should know this. This is only a Best Buy exclusive. That's the same with the 550 Ti. The 560 and the 550, for some odd reason, Nvidia decided to only sell this directly to Best Buy, and only Best Buy has it. That means if you search all over the internet, except obviously probably eBay, you can't get this reference card anywhere. I've looked. It even says this on Nvidia's website as well. So this is the actual box. If you want to take a look at it, this is the side of the box. As you can see, there's a mini HDMI port, a dual link DVI. This is the back of the box. The other side. Okay, so this is the quick overview of what the unboxing would actually look like if you bought it. Obviously there's like tape. There's tape right here. And then there would be tape right here. So let's just open this up real quick. And I'll show you what's inside. Alright. So nothing inside the box. Alright. So this box is actually a pretty slick box. You can see that there's the logo, the kind of the varnished logo on the box. This is pretty very simple. There's you know, the recycling logo that's varnished and raised, like a little bit of thermography going on in the back. So when you lift it open, this is what it looks like. Now, I have to say, package-wise, the design, very reminiscent of Apple. Has a very Apple-like quality. So on this side, as you can see, there's little logos, so it kind of identifies what's inside it. Another varnish logo. And inside is your welcome kit. You get your standard stickers. It looks like. So you have your stickers, your disc, your graphics card quick start guide, and your welcome kit with the serial number. So that's what's in that package. Over here, just like what it means, that's basically a little USB cable. And in here are all your cables. They give you two of these cables, which is a 6-pin, two Molex connectors, and they give you two of these cables. They actually give you, on the reference cards, they give you a mini HDMI to full HDMI cable. Very nice. They also give you a DVI to VGA connector. Keep in mind that this DVI actually has the 4 pins on this one side, and they have all pins filled in with this. I know some DVIs do not have them all. Alright. Put all that back. Okay, Then this is the little tab. You pull up, this stuff comes out. And here's where the graphics card would have been. You just pull it out. This thing actually removes too. It says remove this before and enjoy. So that's where the graphics card would be, and then that's it. There's nothing else underneath. So a really sleek design for the box. Alright, so this is a Gateway computer. I had the, what I did was with this computer is I actually had to take bits and parts from two computers. I basically combined the GT5622 with the GT5485E. Now, the reason I did this is because I wanted a server in my room. I wanted another server. Right now I'm running two servers. I have a Mac and I have a PC, and I have a dedicated server for each computer. So I have a Mac server, I guess if you want to call it, but it's still on a PC network. And I have one for my PC computer. So the Gateway, I just took bits and parts from the GT5622, and basically those parts are basically the outside case and the bezel here and the silver plate. The other parts are from the GT5485, which are like this glossy piano black cover, the memory card reader, and a lot of other stuff inside the computer. Let's get into the part of the video card, but I'll give you an overview of what's inside the computer. If you look down here, you can see that I have the badges on here. And I basically have a Xenon badge, because the Xeon is what I have inside it. I wanted to see that quad core, so I put the quad core down there, because technically this processor that's the Xeon inside is the same exact specs of a quad core, so I figured I can throw that on there safely too. X-Fi, that's my Creative Labs sound card. Dolby Digital Home Theater, that's because the motherboard has fiber optic and it supports this. There's my Nvidia badge. If you can't see it, there's a little sticker down here from the sticker pack calling for the GeForce GTX, so that's kind of nice. And of course my Windows 7. And right above here, I think you saw earlier that I have my Nvidia sticker here. I have two bay drives, one's empty. Mine has a LightScribe DVD burner inside. Memory card reader with a copy button. This copy button is the upgraded memory card reader. Most of the Gateways do not come with this little copy button. Turn around it on its side. Let's see if I can get a good shot of this. Alright. Alright, so this is the side of the computer. As you can see, I have a large GTX symbol up here. Nice picture there. And then I have this little animated guy down here. Now on the other side, it's kind of uneventful. It just has the old Gateway sticker on here, basically showing off the specs of my old computer, so it really doesn't mean anything. Okay. Then on the back, I'm going to show you down here a little bit. Has your standard power supply, which I've upgraded. It now has I think a 550 or 600 watt power supply now. This actually came with my motherboard, so it identifies the jack since this I/O panel is not color coded. This is the new motherboard, so it has 6 USB ports, FireWire, Ethernet, VGA, DVI, optical, and your 7.1 surround sound. All the way down here is the video card. So you have your dual link DVI, HDMI, the space for this cooling system. This is my TV tuner card with digital and analog, and my sound card. These two things obviously are part of the Media Gateway. The TV tuner card actually connects directly to the front AV ports that I showed you earlier. This is the exhaust fan, and this right here is the IR blasters for the multimedia center. So basically this computer has every option that Gateway basically ever did. Alright, so now we can remove the cover of the computer and see basically what's underneath the hood. The thing that else that came with my motherboard is this panel sticker. So this identifies basically what's inside the computer. This computer motherboard has a socket for LG 775. So it's not the most recent and newest, but trust me, it does a good job, and the processor score is a 7.6. So it's not like it's a crummy processor at all. Here's what's inside the computer. I have my hard drive here, and this is the original 400 gigabyte hard drive that came with the computer. I was going to put another drive in here, but then once I got a server, there's really no reason I should have another drive in here. My server has like 3 terabytes of space. No reason for me to have any more hard drive space in this computer, because if I'm using anything, I just connect right to the server. Here's the CPU fan. This has the Xeon underneath of it. Here's my power supply. My motherboard's in there. DVD drive. This is the video card right here. TV tuner card, and right down there's a sound card. And then the IR blaster ports are right here. So this is an overview of what the computer looks like inside. Basically built from the ground up. I literally ripped everything out of this computer and I put everything back in. Wonderful, wonderful setup now. Now you can see that I have the two PCI 6-pin connectors plugged into this graphics card right now, and it fits. It fits barely. I could not fit another card in here. The only way I could fit a bigger card in here is by removing the chassis for the hard drives, which technically I probably could do. I could put this hard drive in this bay, and I could get a card really long. So not impossible if I wanted to get a high-end card. The thing that would kill me is the power supply. This is about the biggest card I can get for this power supply. You would have to get a bigger power supply. The bigger graphics card, the bigger power supply. And I'm not, trying to get into all that high-end tech gaming, because I'm telling you right now, this GeForce 560 Ti, it's a kick-ass card. It will perform on every game that's out there now, and probably for another few years. So this is what the video card looks like. It's pretty straightforward. There's many reviews and shows you in-depth close-ups of this video card. You can also look at pictures online. But, I mean, you can see the heat pipes in there. There's 3 of them that spread out to a fan-like heatsink. The shroud is plastic here, and this is a metal plate. Probably provides strength and additional cooling to the hardware, like the memory chips and so forth. That's the back of the card with the SLI connector. You can see it there. And then the dual-link DVI with a mini HDMI and the port for the cooling. You can see there's the power connectors right there. There's 2 of them, 6 pins each. So if you want to get more in-depth reviews and discussions about this video card and other GeForce GTX products, I would strongly recommend looking at one of my friends that are on YouTube. It's Linus Tech Tips. He does really amazing benchmarks and tests and really goes in depth about like the measurements, the quality of the video card, the build, the performance, the tessellation, all these various tests and benchmarks. He does a really good job, and he actually sold me on getting the GTX 560 Ti because it's a kick-butt card. This thing will perform for years. It's pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it. So for people who are looking into a higher end video card but without spending a ton of money, like say $800, this card retails at Best Buy for $299. If you get a coupon or you get it on sale, you probably can get it a little cheaper. But for $300, it's not bad compared to what these high end gaming cards are costing. They can cost all the way up to like $750. And that's for a single card configuration. If you go with dual configuration or even triple or quad, you're looking into some money. So, all right, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, give me a holler, and I'm sure to get back to you. Thank you.